Alright, for everyone who does not know, this series that I'm doing right here on this channel is going to be a first look at, like an impression series. This isn't a review. This is just me giving you my very first impressions on what the game is like. So don't be all like, oh, you can't complain about this, it's fixed later in the game. This is a first impressions of like what I felt as the first few minutes of the game. I didn't actually play through the entire game on PC. This is only impressions of the firstness. So don't rage, you crazy Cajuns, you. Hello there, YouTube. I am someone who enjoys a challenging, difficult game. And I saw that Dark Souls was out a while back. I'm like, oh, Dark Souls, that'd be a great game. Found out it wasn't coming to PC. As you know, the PC market people were like, yeah, we don't want it being pirated. But then us consumers started petitioning, and we did so much to get this game. And they said, okay, we give in. Dark Souls will be coming to the PC, called Prepare to Die Edition, with more stuff added to it. Awesome. It was only $40. Amazing to get a game like Dark Souls for $40 with more stuff. And it's out. It just came out today. And that's where the whole roller coaster goes, skyrocketing downwards. Now, I'm not one to go complaining about a game's graphics sometimes. The story makes the game, not the graphics. Like Minecraft, I wouldn't complain about its graphics, it's good. But this game, they didn't even try to improve the graphics. They look just as bad as they would on 360, and they're on PC now. They don't have the limitations that 360 has, and for all those who know, 360 has huge limitations. You're on like 10-year-old software. While us PC people, most of us at least, are highly up-to-date. We're running games smoother than any other console could ever run a game. And this game's, they didn't improve it at all. First thing, it's Games for Windows Live, and the problem with that, Games for Windows Live does not sell to specific areas. Like, I can't remember any of the areas that don't sell. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but they have areas they will not sell it to. So those people can't get the game at all. So they're going to be forced to pirate the game, and that's how they'll have to play it, because they can't just be all like, oh yeah, that's my game now. So there's that. The second one, this isn't a problem. I'm perfectly okay with this. It's a good idea sometimes, but it can be a nuisance, and I wish they didn't do it, but it's okay to do it. Where you have to enter the little code to prove that it's your game. I'm okay with that. It's no biggie to me. Some people don't like it. Now, let's talk about the settings. First, this game runs at 30 FPS. It's a console game, so it's only 720. The PC settings, you can change your resolution, barely. As you can see here, I got tons of resolution I can just change it to. A decent amount. I just went with the standard, whatever it told me to. You can change your frequency between 59 and 60. That's it. You can change it from full screen to windowed mode. You can change your anti-aliasing, and you can change your motion blur. Now, what is missing? Sound. Where is the sound? There's no sound changer. Sorry for the random cut. Apparently, changing the settings and then hitting cancel and not changing crashes the game. Okay, let's move on to the next. Oh, as you can see, when you exit the menus, it instantly takes you to the original menu screen. And the Quit Dark Souls is right there above Live for some reason, instead of being at the bottom. Just a little pet peeve on that one. Here are the controls, sort of. It's strange that it wouldn't be. I'm not even going to complain about these. They're okay. You can do some rebinding. But you can't just click on the picture to go to the next one. You have to click this arrow. Or you have to press right or left on your little directional pad. Not complaining yet. You can use your keyboard to move your thing instead of having to use a mouse. Understandable. You can switch your weapons. Oh, and you're probably wondering, so I gotta tell this right here. You can switch your weapons. You can't switch them to the 1 through 9 and 0 on the top of your keyboard at all. It's like, no, those aren't really keys to us. You have to come over here and use the magical thing called a number pad. No one uses the number pad in games unless it's for hotkeys that really need them. So that is a check on my list of things of need to be fixed. Let's move on to the next. Right here you can see the right weapon action, the swinging and all that stuff. They're on really awkward keys, and it's hard to just, like, for people who just start up and don't really want to go through all the effort of binding the keys and just start up, it's annoying. Then you got over here, you open your start menu. Default, the start menu opens on the end button, which that's a little weird right there. And then we have this, which I'm not gonna complain about. That's not too bad. Except for like the insert and delete. Why would you do that? By the way, for those who don't know PC ports sometimes are stupid, look at the bottom left corner. Press A for enter, B for back, and then it shows you the D-pad for select and change. I don't know if the company has ever used a computer. We don't have green A buttons. We don't have D-pads. We're not controllers. We have 5,000 buttons on a board. We don't have like 6 buttons on a controller. This isn't Mario. And when you're playing this game, it's a little tutorial in the beginning. I'll go and show you that right now. Now we back out, click start, and we'll click load game, because I've started the tutorial. And the character customization, not enough options for me in my book. Alright, so as you can see, it does not look good. And don't be all like, oh, your PC sucks. My PC is actually pretty decent. I can run Crysis 2 at max settings and have no frame rate drop at all. So it looks pretty 720. It just does not look pretty at all. Then you got your little press Y to toggle. Which button's Y? Who knows? I still have yet to figure out which button is Y. I know which button's A. Q gets to be A. Right mouse button gets to be B. Delete gets to be X. And who knows what button Y is? We can read the message. Praise the sun. Rating 1. We click here. It says rest at bonfire to recover HP. So, as you can see, it says everything in the standard controller format. So the game will be like, press X to block. And it's like, what button's X? And it took me like 30 minutes to figure out which of these buttons was X, because of all the buttons, the delete button was the last one I suspected. And I kept checking, and I'm like, I gotta be wrong. The combat seems pretty fluid. I mean, it's okay. It seems to be taking a ton of HP out of that. Let's mess with the gesture menu. Oh snap, gesture menu. So that's that in all the graphic issues. And I don't know if this gets on anyone else's nerve, but why is my mouse showing up? I don't, it won't go away. Alright, now it's open, blocked by some contraception or whatever. So, I'm going to go this way. And fall right down the hole. You a good guy? Didn't think so. Nice. Now we're gonna... Come on. Walking in water's not that difficult. Press A to read messages. See, we don't have a right stick. We have the middle mouse button, which is what they're using as the right stick. Oh, look, I locked on. Slash myself. Then we continue forward, and I slash my sword again. So the combat in this game is really amazing. The game's story is really amazing. It's just a great game, but it's suffering what every other game suffers. Amazing game. Horrible, horrible port. Please, please, in the New It update, fix this game. If you do not, the PC community will be pissed. Thank you for watching my video. I hope the developers in the future will plan to fix this game, because right now it's killing me that I paid $40 for a game that's nearly impossible to play without a controller. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you again on the next episode. Goodbye!